Hi, everybody, and welcome. I am Kelly Shaw, the founder of Collage-Lab, and this is a very special edition of Collage-Lab office hours. I'm going live inside our private classroom group and on our YouTube channel. So, hello, everybody. Welcome. If you want to let me know you're here, say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're joining me from this morning. I am really so excited to share Collage Coaching Week with you that I figured it was worth doing a little Q&A and tell you more about what I envision Coaching Week to be and to get some feedback and see what you guys are excited about. So pop into the comments, say hi. If you're joining from the Facebook group, you do need to give StreamYard permission. Otherwise, I will just see that your comments from a Facebook user. So there's a link in the event description to give StreamYard permission to share your name. But I'm so excited that you're here. Hey, Leanne. Leanne is joining us over on YouTube. Yay. I'm so glad you're here, Leanne. Good to see you. Barbara is joining us from the Facebook group. Good to see you, Barbara. I'm so glad you're here. Who's excited for Collage Coaching Week? I am. I got to tell you, I am super, super excited. Hi, Karen. How are you doing this morning? And Facebook user, good morning. If you go to the link right above in the event description, if you give StreamYard permission, I will know who you are. Facebook user, that's all that shows up. So anyhow, I'm excited. I'm always excited to offer a brand new program to you all. And Collage Coaching Week, I've been thinking about and plotting and planning for some time now, and it's open for registration. What is Collage Coaching Week? It is going to be a week long fabulous time, everything collage. And I am going to show up every single day for a week. So you get to see me 7 times or more in 7 days. We'll be inside a private Facebook group where you can get to know other collage artists. It's going to be a combination of demonstrations, some projects, all sorts of activities within this group, and you will have access to me live every single day for a full week. It starts October 15th. That's a Sunday. And I've already gotten questions about, time zones and if it's going to work with your schedule. Let me tell you, my goal, since it spans, the full 7 days of a week, my goal is to have all of the live sessions at varying times so that hopefully somebody will be able to watch, no matter what time zone you're in. The Collage-Lab community that we've been growing here for 3.5 years now is an international group of people. And sometimes I feel really bad for my friends in Australia, New Zealand, because it's like usually the middle of the night when I'm doing Zooms or doing Facebook Lives. So Coaching Week, the times will be staggered, not only to hopefully serve the international people a little bit so they can show up live, but also for those of you that have, day jobs and other commitments during the day, I'll have some of the live sessions, in what would be evening hours for most of the US. So some of the lives will be in the morning, some will be in the afternoon, and some will be in the evening. And we also go a full week. So there'll be a session on Sunday and a session on Saturday. So if you work during the week, if you just can't get to the computer during the week, you'll be able to maybe join us on the weekend. All of the sessions will be recorded. You'll be able to watch them immediately after I go live. So no worries about missing out. And I certainly don't expect anyone to arrange your schedule to be, live with me every day for 7 days. But you will have access to the replays, not only during that 7-day period, but we start October 15th and go live every day through the 21st, but then you'll have an additional 6 weeks to watch those replays, to continue to interact in the community. And so I'm really excited to have that kind of interaction going on for a short period of time where we really can dive in and get to know each other. My goal for coaching week is to make it really, the thing I love about collage the most is how accessible it is. And so coaching week is my effort to make collage and my training and live interactive training available to everyone, all, all over the place, wherever you are. So if you sign up now, it's only $10. That gets you into coaching week, all of the live sessions, all of the videos, the handouts, the demonstrations. I'll send you a welcome email about October 1st that will also have an invite to join the private Facebook group just for coaching week. And so we'll get everybody in that group. I'll start admitting people early in October, so you have a chance to get to know each other, introduce yourself. And then starting October 15th, I will go live. That welcome email will also have the full schedule of when all the lives are, so you can plan. Karen is adding it to her calendar right now. I've got a Facebook user wants to know if they can register the first days of October. You can, but the sooner the better, and then we can get you, in the group as soon as everybody, is registered. We'll get everybody in the group at the beginning of October, and we'll begin interacting and focusing on getting ready for coaching week. Karen's joining us over on YouTube, says it sounds wonderful. Honestly, you guys, my goal when I came up with this idea was like to share so much stuff with you guys in a whole week, every single day, that your head explodes. Okay, my notes, my ideas for this are just they're huge, and it's going to be for anyone that is just starting out. I will go through all of the basic stuff, all about every kind of adhesive that anyone uses for collage, to where to find materials, to how to create your own collage materials and papers, to more advanced things like beginning composition. And we will have fun, because I think that's what it's all about. But it's also going to be something that you can watch any single session, just anytime that it's convenient for you, and you can jump right in. You don't need to go out and buy anything special. If you've got some scissors and any kind of glue and any kind of papers around the house, old magazines or catalogs or junk mail, we can make that work. I'll introduce you to some of my favorite art supplies and my favorite ways to create my own paper, but you don't need anything special to participate. You may want to add things to your shopping list or your wish list, but the goal is to really be accessible. Um, so yeah, Darlene just signed up. Yay. It'd be so good to see you there. Welcome, Darlene. And for those of you, that have taken classes with Collage-Lab, this is just kind of like the whole enchilada. This is me kind of spilling my guts about everything that I know, love, and teach in all of the classes in Collage-Lab. And it's, kind of a teaser for anybody that is brand new to Collage-Lab, but it's also designed for those of you that have been around for a while. You will definitely enjoy this. You will definitely get something out of it. You will make some new projects. You will learn some new techniques. You will play. And sometimes we just need to give ourselves permission to play. We need to give ourselves, some time to do things where we don't have the pressure of creating a masterpiece or, something big, important art. Sometimes we just need to let it flow. I did a live workshop back in May here locally for World Collage Day. And I made it super, super cheap, all materials included. And I called it Playing with Paper. And we spent an entire day just having fun. And we had so much fun, you guys. And so that's one of my goals for coaching week. Karen says it sounds just like it's the boost that I need. Even if I can't collage while I'm watching, I can go back later and watch it again while I'm at my work table. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you don't need a special setup. It's going to be on Facebook Live. So, so if you're, you can access it on your phone and you can watch anytime. The replays will be there right in the Facebook group. So I'm so excited. So what do you guys want? Like I said, I've got a huge long list of things. But I am also so open to suggestions. So if there are things you want me to cover, I'm going live 7 days in a row. So there's plenty of time to cover things. I am going to talk all about glue sticks, matte medium, gloss medium, gel medium, all of the different kinds of adhesives that people use. And my main purpose for that is going to be, you may be working with something that, you like and it's okay, but you see other people are working with gel medium. Do you want to go out and buy gel medium without knowing everything about it? And so my goal with that kind of session is to show you and tell you this works best in this situation. If you like this, you might like that. If you like this, you might not like that. Just everything. I have all the adhesives and I will show you. I will demonstrate. I'll tell you what it works best for. I'll tell you the pluses and minuses, because I don't want you out buying stuff just because it's on somebody's supply list or just because somebody says that's what I use. We want you to know it's, going to work for you. Then we're going to talk about materials. Where do you find collage materials? Where do you source them? What's the best way to find images? What's the best way to make your own collage materials, papers, and things like that? So that'll be a whole session about materials. How do you get started? Every artist faces this problem of staring at that blank piece of paper. Writers face the problem of staring at that blank piece of paper. So we'll do lots of fun exercises just to get you started, just to get you gluing things down and going. I love working in mixed media collage, not just paper collage. And so I'm going to introduce you to, all the art supplies, all the different things that we can add to paper collage and kind of elevate it to mixed media, and also mark making. I love mark making, and you can take a very simple collage and really elevate it, with a strategic use of mark making. Um, Composition. And I teach a lot of composition classes at Collage-Lab. Got a bunch coming up in the new year that I'm really excited about. And they tend to be people's very favorite classes. They tend to be the classes that make a transformation in someone's art making, in their collage making practice. And so that is why I love sharing different composition tips, different ways of looking at your artwork, because it really can transform what you're doing from, this is fun and this is cute and this is whatever, to this is amazing. And so I want to share that with all of you. So be going live every single day the week of October 15th. It will be, Karen asked what Facebook group. It will be a special Facebook group that is just set up for Coaching Week. And so around October 1st, if you're registered, you'll get invited into that private group. And that's where all of the live sessions will take place. That's where we'll share. We'll have some fun and games. We'll probably do some prizes. And that will just be everybody in Coaching Week, so that we're just really focused on what's happening that week. I'll be doing demos. We'll have some projects. Probably one of the best parts of it, and it's the one thing that I don't provide. This is what you guys provide, is the community. And if you've been around Collage-Lab for a while, you understand that this is the most amazing community of kind, sharing, helpful, supportive people. They're the greatest group of people I've ever had the pleasure to be around. And I want to grow that group. I want to share so much with you guys because you are so important to me. And so that's really the why behind why I'm doing Coaching Week. Now, if you've been around Collage-Lab, you don't want to miss this. You know what kind of community we've got. You know me. You wouldn't be sticking around if you didn't, like me a little bit or enjoy some of the projects or the classes, right? But if you are brand new to Collage-Lab, this is a great introduction. And I would love to grow our little community. And so if you've been around Collage-Lab, invite a friend to do Coaching Week with you. It's only $10, and it's so much fun to create with your neighbor or your, cousin, or your friend from work, or your group of gals that get together once a week or something. It's so much fun to create with other people. So invite them, share Coaching Week with them. Like I said, it's only $10, so you can both participate for less than you can go to McDonald's for, right? And you get a whole week of nonstop classes. Seriously. So who's got questions about Coaching Week? I've answered a few already in the comments, but if you've got any questions at all, you can either ask me now. You can ask me if you're watching the replay. Use the hashtag replay so that I don't miss your question. Or you can always email me if you've got questions. Email's the best way to get a hold of me, mycollagelab@gmail.com. I don't always see direct messages and Facebook Messenger, all of that kind of stuff, because you get so many notifications. So email me. If you're on the email list for Collage-Lab, hit reply to any of those emails. It'll go right to me and I'll get your questions answered. I don't see any questions in the comments, but if you come up with questions, please let me know, either here in the comments or via email. So anybody have any suggestions? Anything you really are dying to know? Karen says, I've been using different sprays and varnishes to finish my collages, but I'm not good at using any of them, so I need help with the finishing. Oh my goodness, that is a question that comes up time and time again. Actually, yesterday in our Collage Chronicle group, Chronicle is our year-long accountability, sharing, goal setting kind of group that we have together every year, and we get together once a month. And yesterday we talked all about finishing, because it is such a sticky wicket. I will cover some things about finishing in Coaching Week. I will put that on my list. There are some options. It is not a one size fits all. But I'll tell you about some of the options, some of the things I do, and the pluses and minuses to each of those things, because finishing your collages is tricky, and you made something amazing, you don't want to ruin it, right? Karen wants to talk about substrates. Yeah, that's a great idea. For those of you brand new, substrate is just a fancy word for a surface. It's what you're creating a collage on. So it can be a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, cardstock. I like to use watercolor paper. I also create in a mixed media sketchbook. And then also there are things like cradled wood panels or canvases that you can use as a substrate. And the cool thing about collage is you can pretty much use anything as a substrate. So we'll definitely talk about substrates because there are some unusual ones that you might not even think of as well. Other suggestions. Darlene says, I still struggle with removing bubbles from the paper when I use a liquid glue. I've tried every bone folder and credit card, all of the things. Yeah, the key to getting it down is really burnishing well. Bubbles are they're kind of a part of collage if you're using a liquid adhesive, if you're using papers that are like magazine pages, that kind of a texture. Bubbles are an inherent problem, and part of that is because of the liquid in the liquid glue. So if you absolutely hate that, you might want to try something like Yes Paste. Yes Paste is a solid. It is, I call it, kind of like a glue stick in a tub, and you put it on with a palette knife or a bowl scraper or a credit card, something like that. It has a lot less liquid in it than some of your other adhesives. So you've already eliminated, a cause of some of the wrinkling. But a lot of it really is just patience and really just, knowing your materials, knowing all of the things that it'll do. Leanne says, I'd like ideas what to do with the pile of completed collages. Yes, exactly. I think one of the problems with collage, is that it is it's so easy. It's so accessible. We can make collages out of anything. So, I mean, we can be gluing things down while we're, sitting at the park on a bench or at the coffee shop or, or just about anywhere. And we can make so many collages. It's not like painting where you need to go buy the canvas and you need to have a plan. We can just pull out a piece of paper and start making a collage. So yeah, what do we do with that big old pile of completed collages? We'll share some ideas in coaching week. We'll definitely share some ideas. um, Karen says, Darlene, use more glue. Uh, well, yeah, maybe. We'll go through all of the tips and tricks, and we'll be able to share. What works for somebody else might be something I've never thought of before. So we'll try it out. We'll definitely go ahead and we'll get all the questions answered. And like I said, I just want to show up every single day for you guys and share everything I know because I I love you guys so much. I really do. And I love collage so much and sharing it. For those of you that are new to Collage-Lab, let me just take this off the screen for a minute. Those of you that are new to Collage-Lab, like just stumbled across this on YouTube today or whatever day, um, welcome. I'm Kelly Schaub. I am the founder of Collage-Lab. Collage-Lab is truly a one-person business, and so everything you see on the website, on Instagram, on Facebook, everything you see is me. I do all of the marketing. I do all of the social media graphics. I do all of the trainings. I do all of the website maintenance. I do the finances. I do all of it. So if you have a problem, I'm the person to come to. If the website isn't working, email me, mycollagelab@gmail.com. If you want to share something, you're sharing it with me. I'm a real person. I'm not some big corporate entity or anything like that. So Collage-Lab started back at the beginning of the pandemic, right when we went into lockdown. I had started Collage-Lab for the sole purpose of just kind of trying to build a collage community. I wasn't sure what direction that was going, but I had participated several years ago in a collage scrap exchange, and the entities that did that went out of business. And I was like, that was the coolest project ever. Got to know other people in the collage community, got a bunch of cool collage materials that I would never have picked out myself. And so I decided to do the first Collage-Lab scrap exchange in February or March of 2020. And then all of a sudden, lockdowns happened. I'm sure you guys remember it was three and a half years ago. And so mailing things to people became a little more difficult, getting out of the house, and the way the postal services were working or not working became a little more difficult. And so I pivoted. A one-person business, I can pivot. I can change things up as circumstances call for. And so made the scrap exchange deadline free. Don't go out of the house if you can't do so safely. Send those scraps when you get a chance. But I also took it as an opportunity to try online teaching. I had, in-person collage classes scheduled that got canceled as soon as the pandemic started. I had in-person exhibits and other opportunities that were canceled. And I had been doing research for years about how to teach online, but I had never taken that that first step really. And so I did it. I said, I'm not doing anything else. I can't leave, the house or my studio. And so I did my research and put together a website with the ability to host courses and launched the first free class just as a test run. It's called G is for Grids. It is still free. It is still available if you go to collagelab.com. It's like it's a 20-minute class, but there are 8 or 9 projects in it, and it's still fun to revisit. Karen's got a question about coaching week. Does the $10 cover a class every day during that week? Yes, $10 all inclusive, but I will say, Karen, don't sign up because it's included in your founding membership. So those of you that I'm starting a membership program, and one of the reasons for doing Coaching Week is to get more people interested and give you kind of a sneak peek of what a Collage-Lab membership might look like. And so last month, I did an invite-only founding members kind of beta test launch. And so if you are one of my founding members, first of all, I love you and thank you. But second of all, Coaching Week is included. That's one of your membership perks. So don't register. You will get access as soon as everybody else does. But if you're not a founding member, you definitely want to do Coaching Week, and it is $10 all inclusive. That is everything that happens in Coaching Week. You will have access to 7 days of live lessons, answering your questions, showing you demos. Barbara. Barbara says Collage-Lab is a one-woman site, but that woman has the energy of 10 women. You are so funny. So funny. You guys, you're what makes this such a joy to show up for you. And I just want to share that with more people. So we're starting October 15th. It is only $10. Tell your friends that they got to try collage. They'll learn something. Karen says, I learn something every time I tune into your classes. That's my goal. You learn something and you have fun. Leanne, thank you. I do. I love all my students, but I got a special love for the founding members. And I'm going to have a very high level of love for anyone that comes to Collage Coaching Week, anybody that signs up for the upcoming membership program, because that means that like you believe in me, and I want to give back to you for believing in me. I want to give you what you want, what you need. Just no matter what your goals are in your collage making, I want to be there for you. So if you are new, head on over to collagelab.com, click on Learn, and you can sign up for $10 for Collage Coaching Week. While you're over there, Collage-Lab does a lot of other programs as well, and you will see the free G is for Grids class. You can sign up for that if you want something to do right now before Coaching Week starts. If you want to join us in a live Zoom setting, I do a free play date almost every month. This month's play date will be September 26th, next Tuesday, and we're going to create a sugar skull collage for Dia de los Muertos. So we're going to have just some fun. We get together. The play dates are just a casual get together, simple project with supplies you've got laying around the house, and you get to know some people in this amazing collage community, and we just have fun. So sign up for that. And if you have any questions, Let me know. Um, oh, yes, Karen, thank you. I was going to mention that. Treasure Trovember. Treasure Trovember is another little thing that Collage does that is free. It is a free 30-day challenge. Don't get intimidated. I'll explain why. And I started it in 2020, November of 2020. So we are going on the 4th year of Treasure Trovember. It will start November 1st every day for the month of November. Trovember is a a mixed media collage challenge where we will create one collage over the course of 30 days. Each day, I'm doing this alongside you. I'll record a little short video, tell you what the prompt is for that day, and then I will show you me adding that to my collage. So we're going to add one thing to a single collage every day for 30 days. The videos are 2 minutes or less. If you don't stress over finding supplies and just use what you have at hand, you can complete the Trovember prompts in like 5 minutes a day. You could also, if you're working during the week, you can also play catch up, every weekend and do 5 prompts at a time or 7 prompts at a time. So I would love for all of you to join me in Treasure Trovember. That'll be open for registration sometime next month, and it starts November 1st. And those of you that have done Trovember, what do you think? Is it like the most fun ever? There are overachievers in this group that after the first year of Trovember decided that they needed to do multiple collages. And I know people that, do 2 or 3 collages, adding to them every single day. Leanne says, Treasure Trovember introduced me to collage and this amazing community. Truly changed my art life. Well, I am so happy that you found us, Leanne. And I have to say, you guys, last year, and you will find I'm like totally transparent about this business model and everything. Last year, I really thought about not doing Trovember. It's a lot of work. It's a big commitment on my side to, record, edit, and upload a video every single day for 30 days. And it's free, and I thought, maybe we've done this enough. Maybe I've done it to death. Maybe I don't want to do it, every single day. And then I was like, but it's so much fun and I get to reach so many new people. And that's really, really the key to it. So like I put on my business hat, and in the marketing world, Trovember is something they call a lead magnet. It gets new people, to be interested in you, sign up for your email list, get involved, take you for a test run. And I have to say, Trovember is one of my best lead magnets. And, if you were in business, would you go through and, record and edit little 2-minute videos every day for 30 days if it brought you new people that were signing up for anything you threw at them? Multiple courses. I woke up one day after Trovember and someone had purchased $700 worth of classes. And I almost fell over. And that person came directly from Trovember. So Trovember is not going away, y'all. Trovember is here to stay. Karen says she loves Trovember. I do too. And it's just one of those things that last year I was having a little bit of, what do I do next? And is it worth it? It is so totally worth it to me. And it is such a great community builder. I'm going to encourage you all to participate in Trovember, but if you have never done it before and you want to get a little sneak peek, head over to my Instagram, my Collage-Lab, and look in the highlights right under my profile. And I've shared for the past 3 years some of the collages people make during Trovember. And when we get to the end of November each year, there are a bunch of people that post like little videos of, little time-lapse videos of them adding the 30 different elements and their final collage. Karen says it's so much fun, makes me use all kinds of things that I ignore in my workspace, from scraps to substrates. Guilty of doing multiples. Yeah, we've got, like I said, a lot of overachievers in this group, and I love to see your creativity. I love to see your commitment. I love to see your love of collage. So that's really why I've created Collage Coaching Week. I really, really want you guys to share the love and to be here with me to let other people know, to let other people in. Trovember. Karen says the mystery of what you will pull out of your hat each day. Yes, I and the thing is, guys, I don't go into Trovember with a plan. I go in with a list of prompts. I think the last couple of years I've had my computer sort them into a random order, and I create those videos one day at a time. I'm usually a day ahead of you, just in case there are issues uploading the video or editing it. And I create a collage start to finish live for you guys every single day. And so I never know how they're going to turn out either. So that is one of the best parts about it. You just never know. Anyone have any more questions about Coaching Week? I hope you are all just, jumping on in. There is a link pinned at the top of the comments that has a link to more info about Coaching Week, or you can just go directly to collagelab.com and click on Learn. That'll show you all of the available classes. And Coaching Week is down near the bottom because they're sorted high price to low price. So down near the bottom, for only $10, you get all of Collage-Lab Coaching Week, and you get access to it through the end of November. So you get 6 weeks, 7 weeks access to 7 days of me showing up live and teaching you, showing you, demonstrating all the things. Anybody have any other questions? Thank you so much for joining me. If you joined me live, I really appreciate it. If you are watching the replay, feel free to ask questions. If you use hashtag replay before your questions or comments, I'm more likely to see them. If you have, questions that you don't want to ask in a public forum, just go ahead and shoot me an email, mycollagelab@gmail.com. Sign up for Coaching Week. Starts October 15th. Put that on your calendar. Look forward to next month. I'll announce or start registration for Treasure Trovember, which starts on November 1st. Yay, for 30 days. And check out what else is going on at Collage-Lab. Any other questions? Karen, thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. It was great seeing you all, and I hope to see you real soon. Sign up for the next play date if you wanna make a sugar skull little card for Dia de los Muertos. We'll have some fun, and we'll do collage. I don't have anything else, you guys. Thanks for being here. I hope to see every one of you in Collage Coaching Week. Have a great day.